my name is Andrew Blayer, and I'm here today on Geek vs. Geek to politely inform my wife why Jason is the superior classic killer over Freddy. I love you, honey.
Hi everyone, my name is Marjorie Blayer, and yes, I am married to Andrew Blayer. I love watching horror movies, and I'm here this week on Geek vs. Geek to tell you why I think Freddy Krueger is the all-time best horror movie villain. And I'm gonna win.
First off, Jason had a superior kill count, around 3 times Freddy's. Jason was also a juggernaut and pretty durable even when he was mortal. He'd been impaled, hanged, taken an axe to the side of the head, stabbed in the neck, and he was finally finished off when half his skull got chopped off. And then after he became a zombie, even a bullet propelled to the face didn't stop him from coming back. Jason's killing was pretty indiscriminate. He'd go after the young, old, strong, weak gang members, and he even killed a guy in a wheelchair. You can't do that today without pissing somebody off. Jason also had a copycat killer in the movies. He was a strong silent type to let his actions speak for him, and he didn't need lame puns to try and torment his victims. Jason was also the first slasher to go into space. And in Freddy vs. Jason, Freddy needed Jason to come back. Jason is immortal, and if people just forgot about Freddy, he would disappear. When Freddy was pulled back into reality, he shit himself, realizing where he was at the fact that he would have to stand toe-to-toe with Jason. And finally, Jason was the one to walk away from that fight, carrying Freddy's severed head.
Okay, so Freddy Krueger's just badass, played by Robert Englund. He started his killing spree while he was still immortal, and when he got toasted by the townies, he got his powers from the Dream Demons. He's most recognized by his red and green sweater and fedora hat. I can't even go to the store at Christmas time without thinking about Freddy Krueger. And let's not forget about his infamous claw now. He made it himself. How freaking cool is that? I mean, it's not like he goes around looking for a machete or a knife like some of the other guys do. No, he made his own freaking weapons. He's a little bit smarter than some of the other slashers out there too. He's really creative, thinking of different ways on how to kill his victims, like sucking them into TVs or comic books, or turning them into cockroaches. He's got no limitations in the dream world at all. And let's not forget about those creepy kids in their little jump rope song that they sing. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Ugh, just freaks me out. And let's not forget about the fact that he had his own TV show there for a while that he was hosting, and Will Smith rapped about him. Will Smith. Hello! And he ended up in video games like Mortal Kombat.
Okay, so Freddy had some townspeople come to get him, and then it was just localized to whoever he was tormenting at the time and their friends. Jason went so far that the government finally had to get involved to kill him. Now, Jason had come back from the dead through a lightning bolt, and he became that little demon parasite thingy on his own. He didn't need any help from demons. Jason was creative with a couple of his kills. He folded somebody in half, shoved a party horn in somebody's eye, beat someone's head in with a guitar, and he popped a number of skulls with his bare hands. Now, Jason does get his due in songs too. He's been referenced by Eminem. On video games, Jason had 3 to Freddy's 2, one of which Freddy wasn't the focus. He was an extra.
Okay, so maybe Jason had a higher kill count, but he wasn't even the main killer in 3 of those movies, so those still doesn't even really count. As far as him being a juggernaut, well, he was getting beat down by girls in most of the movies, so I don't know if really that's so accurate either. As far as being the strong silent type, it just means that you're big, dumb, and stupid. Having a copycat, it's easy to do when you don't really do anything other than running around going, I'm killing people in the woods. First slasher in space, didn't even really need that movie. Aliens was a much better series, liked that movie a lot better. As far as Freddy needing Jason to come back, yeah, he manipulated Jason to instill fear in people, but the rumors of Freddy were still rolling around, so it wasn't that hard for him to make his comeback. As far as Jason walking off the set with Freddy's head, he was decapitated by Laurie, not Jason, and he was still alive, so there's always a chance for another movie.
So, with the body counts, quantity matters in this genre. Freddy was too narrow-minded in his killing, and he was more of a serial killer. Jason was fine with doing in anything that moved. As I recall, Freddy also met his end at the hands of quite a few women as well, and a kid, same as Jason. So they're kind of even there. On going into space, while Freddy seemed content to hang out in limbo and torture kids, and Jason supposedly burned up in the atmosphere at the end of 10, since we didn't see the body, he's got a chance to come back, and now he gets to kill people on a whole other planet. Freddy tricked Jason to come back, but even Freddy realized he was too good at killing when he started taking his kills. Clearly, Freddy was jealous. As for their last fight, Jason would eventually gotten back up anyway and finished ripping off the rest of Freddy's.
Okay, so Freddy wasn't stale and boring like Jason was. You didn't even need to watch all the Jason movies because most of them were all the same thing, just different people that he was killing. Freddy never killed people the same way twice. He always kept it original, doing something different in every movie and keeping it exciting so you wanted to come back and watch Freddy kill again because you wanted to see what he was doing the next time. Yeah, okay, so he was killed by townies, but that's because he was a sick child killer. As far as the powers that he got from the demons, that helped make him unstoppable. Even if he did get defeated, he could always come back and haunt another dream. He wasn't limited in the dream world like Jason was in the real world. He could create anything he wanted. If he wanted something, it just appeared. Unlike with Jason, he had to find whatever was lying around. And the song that Will Smith created for Freddy was all about Freddy. Unlike with Jason, where he was just mentioned in Eminem's song. Sweet dreams.